Hi, this is Margaret now, and I am doing a video this week on stability. Last week I did a video about change, and today I'm going to talk about stability in terms of the kinds of stability we cultivate in our biodynamic classes that we teach in the School of Inner Health, and also stability that is alive and supportive, so really different from something that feels stuck. Something that feels stuck is not stable. And what I'm talking about is that stable connection to health, to well-being. So how do we find that? One of the ways we do that in a biodynamic class is we go lower in our bodies and we find a place inside ourselves where we can feel the support that our body is receiving. So I'm going to take a moment and just move the pillow behind me and think about the support behind me and below me. Those are two places, below and behind, where we can really feel into stability. And so as you do that, just notice what's it like to just bring your attention lower. Maybe close your eyes as you're listening to this video and just bring your attention down. When I do that, I find myself breathing a little deeper, and I get that sense of, there's something there supporting me. And we all know that life doesn't allow us to feel this all the time, so feel it right in this moment. Something supporting me, something stable that's not moving. I often say to clients, this table underneath you or this chair underneath you is not moving. It's stable. There may be all sorts of change going on in your world, but focus right now on what is staying solid, where your foundation can live and lie. So that's stability, right? And it's internal and it's vital. Vitality is stable, actually. Life force cannot be destroyed. An individual can die, or a plant, or an ecosystem or a species, but life force itself is indestructible. Life force goes on and on and on, and it's stable. And it's actually always present in any living body, human or otherwise. So that's a sense of stability. So right now, if you find the ground, again, just the lower part of your body, and just recognize or think about what's already there, the life force. And you might feel something shift. And part of what may happen is a little bit of shaking or trembling as what's covering up your life force becomes able to move, and that deeper vitality, that deeper equilibrium becomes more apparent. So pause with that for a second, and if you're having an experience that's really different than what I'm guiding or talking about, that's okay too, because life force is there whether you can feel it or not. And there are forces in our bodies and things in our world that help us have stability, whether we have contact with them in a given moment or on a given day. They're still there. So take a moment now, with all the changes in the world and all the difficult things in the news cycle, to just find some pause, some place of stable within yourself. And this is something you can practice on your own in a million different ways, and if you're interested in our classes, we teach this skill over and over and over in everything from our one-day class to our 5-day classes. Because this is essential to biodynamics, and everything we do at the School of Inner Health is geared towards this biodynamic, is done within this biodynamic paradigm. And a center of that is the stability that we create inside ourselves, so that we can meet the conditions in ourselves and in another person with greater capacity. Because when we have stability, then we can launch, then we can dream, then we can fly, then we can take a risk. As long as we have some access to that deeper constant knowing presence that lives through everything as we think about it in biodynamics, and as we know it in ourselves, we find the stability we so often seek. And this is not a pretend to be superhuman or an idea that you'll always have this place. This is just a friendly reminder on Tuesday, October 10th, that there is stability within you now and you can access it. Feel free to check out our website, www.schoolofmentalhealth.org. You can sign up for our newsletter there and our upcoming classes, and you can read more about biodynamics, which is the reference point for everything we do. So may this brief moment of connection that you may have felt inside yourself watching this, let's just go there one more time before we leave. Find the surface that you're sitting on and find the weight of your body meeting that surface. Notice what happens to your breath. Notice what happens in your body. And let yourself recognize the stability that's there both within you and externally. Take a moment. Say hello to this place. Say, I don't forget you, and I'll come back. Have a fabulous day. Take care.